better hope and pray that this welfare do not go nowhere. You gonna see the Israel go crazy. They can't get food like they want, and you got some in your house, they come to get it.
That's right.
Because God is their belly. They gonna come and get it. Keep taking them taxes out. Keep your welfare going. That's what I say. You feel that?
You want to go to verse 7?
Yeah, verse 7. Go ahead.
Verse 5. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go on before the people, and take with thee of the elders of Israel, and thy rod, wherewith thou smokest the river. Take in thine hand and go.
See, the first time when he did it, he smoked the rod and gave him water with the elders. Now he said, I'm going to do this in front of the whole congregation so they'll know that God is doing this, not Moses. Go ahead.
Behold, I will stand before thee there upon the rock in Horeb, and thou shalt smite the rock, and there shall come water out of it, that the people may drink. And Moses did so in the sight of the elders of Israel.
Okay, I'm ahead of myself. Elders of Israel, go ahead.
And he called the name of the place Massah and Meribah, because of the chiding of the children of Israel.
Because of the complaining. Okay, go ahead.
And because they tempted the Lord, saying, Is the Lord among us or not?
See, just because they don't get their belly fed, is the Lord among, he must have left me. But what I'm doing wrong, he might be trying to teach you something. Have faith in him and not your stomach.
Come on. Amen.
Let's go to Numbers chapter 11. Let's see how God did with Israel with all that complaining. Numbers chapter 11. The lesson don't come in handy. There's a lot of people, boy, they serve God for comfort. It's for me just as well as you. You're just trying to understand what the book is talking about. These scriptures in the Old Testament are written for us for our examples. So we won't fall in the same trap as our brothers and sisters of Israel back in the day and get killed by God because we ain't doing what we're supposed to do. Numbers chapter 11 and verse 1. Let's see how God dealt with Israel with this complaint. Get out your stomach, y'all. Get out of it. Numbers 11 verse 1. Go ahead.
And when the people complained, it displeased the Lord.
He mad. He displeased him. Go ahead.
And the Lord heard it, and his anger was kindled, and the fire of the Lord burned among them, and consumed them that were in the uttermost part of the camp.
Do you understand what he said? He went down there and he set fire to some of them because they was complaining so much. God looked down, they ain't gonna change. Bam! Threw that fire down and killed them all at one time. He knows the one that gonna turn back. He knows the one, no, if I let them jokers stay right there, they're gonna stir the whole congregation. Let me kill them. Bam! Don't let it be you. Because he said, well, I'm gonna purge the rebels in the wilderness.
Yes.
Same exact way. This is written for our example. So when your mind ain't right, you might not say too much of anything. But God see that mind. He went and put fire. Go ahead.
And the people cried unto Moses, and when Moses prayed unto the Lord, the fire was quenched.
The fire was quenched. The only time Moses prayed the Lord, he stopped. Go ahead.
And he called the name of the place Taberah, because the fire of the Lord burned among them.
Go ahead.
And the mixed multitude that was among them fell a lusting, and the children of Israel also wept again, and said, Who shall give us flesh to eat? We remember
Now the mixed multitude, understand that these people got a cell phone now, put it on mute. Understand that when Israel came out of wilderness, it was 600, came out of Egypt, it was 600,000 men. Not counting mixed multitude. Not counting mixed multitude of women and children. But he had a bunch of people he was dealing with. This mixed multitude went to lust. Go ahead.
We remember the fish which we did eat in Egypt.
This is what they lusting after. Talking about the fish and meat. Your behind was in slavery. You were working sun up to sundown. All you remember some food about their stomach. Go ahead.
The cucumbers and the melons and the leeks and the onions and the garlic.
That's how simple Israel mind is. He done delivered you out of slavery. And you worry about some food. You want to go back there and eat some cucumbers? Man, go ahead, brother.
But now our soul is dried away.
Mm-hmm.
There is nothing at all besides this manna before our eyes.
See, you got food there. It ain't what you want. It ain't gonna be Burger King. It ain't gonna be Hardee's. It ain't gonna be McDonald's. It ain't gonna be Red Lobster, Golden Corral. You got some manna still that is. You just get full. He said, I'm gonna bring you to the land of milk and honey, into a land that got all this good vegetation. But he got to test you. He got to get you battle tested. But Israel didn't see that. Go ahead.
But now our soul is, verse 7, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And the manna was as coranda seed,
Mm-hmm.
and the color thereof as the color of.
Talking about the manna. Go ahead.
And the people went about and gathered it and ground it in meal, or beat it in a mortar, and baked it in pans and made cakes of it. And the taste of it was as the taste of the fresh oil.
Israel can make something out of nothing. Go ahead.
And when the dew fell upon the camp in the night, the manna fell upon it.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Then
Still feed them.
Then Moses heard the people weep throughout their families, every man in the door of his tent, and the anger of the Lord was kindled greatly. Moses also was displeased.
Lord said, man, I give them each other something to feel their belly. They still complain. I'm telling you, if you in the congregation and you get over there to the wilderness and you start complaining about this stuff, I'm going to say, get your behind away from me. Get away from me. I'm going to have my mind so tuned to what we're supposed to be doing now. I don't want him to look at my mind and say, okay, he got some people influencing him. Get away from me with all this complaining. That's why my circle is real small, because I can't take a lot of this complaining. I can't take that. If you go have faith in God, have faith in God. If you ain't, be quiet and deal with it yourself. I can't take all that complaining. And I can see what Moses feeling right now. I can understand what Moses feeling. Got a whole bunch of 600,000 people dealing with, you got to deal with this. These just mean. You got to hear them all. I'm hungry. I want something to drink every day. Every day. And I know Israel today going to be worse. Go ahead.
And Moses said unto the Lord, wherefore hast thou afflicted thy servant? And wherefore have I not found favor in thy sight?
Yes, sir.
That thou layest the burden of all this people upon me.
See, Moses he about to take Moses crazy. You get some nagging people. If you got some kids, get some nagging kids talking to you all the time about what they want. You got 600,000 belly, kids, men coming at you like that. And Moses was the meekest man it was. If he got upset, you know they were going in. Go ahead.
We'll skip to 18.
Yeah, verse 18. Go ahead.
And say thou unto the people, sanctify yourselves against tomorrow, and ye shall eat flesh. For ye have wept in the ears of the Lord, saying, who shall give us flesh to eat? For it was well with us in Egypt, therefore the Lord will give you flesh, and ye shall eat. God
heard all that. He heard all that. He said, sanctify yourself, set yourself aside. Come be out there tomorrow, I'm gonna give you something to eat. I'm gonna give you flesh. He heard all that. Y'all heard you talking about you want to go have melons and leeks and all that stuff in Egypt and fish. All right, be ready for them. I'm gonna give you what you want. Sometimes what you want ain't good for you.
Right.
Sometimes it ain't. Go ahead.
You shall not eat 1 day, nor 2 days, nor 5 days, neither 10 days, nor 20 days, but even a whole month, until it come out at your nostrils.
He said they're gonna give you so much quail, it's gonna come out your nose. You're gonna be eating so much. Go ahead.
and it be loathsome unto you.
Lonesome, I mean that you're gonna hate it. Because you won't go off God menu for you. You know what I'm saying? You want flesh, you want food, how you want it. You want to be able to go out there and eat it when you want it. You know, Israel, we too big as it is right now. You eat up everything and be sick and then complain to God, take the bellyache away. Yeah, he was trying to do a prophet, trying to get them on the menu on the diet. Go ahead.
Because that ye have despised the Lord which is among you, and have wept before him, saying, why came we forth out of Egypt?
I can hear Israel now. No, we said that to Moses. No, you said that to me. Moses didn't bring you out. Moses was just a messenger. You complained. Okay, I'm going to deal with you. Jump down to verse 31. Go ahead.
And there went forth a wind from the Lord, and brought quail from the sea,
Yes, sir.
and let them fall by the camp, as it were a day's journey on this side,
Go ahead.
and as it were a day's journey on the other side, round about the camp, and as it were 2 cubits high upon the face of the earth.
Go ahead.
And the people stood up all that day and all that night.
Israel down there getting that chicken. So the whole day getting it. That's what they want. Go ahead.
And all the next day, and they gathered the quails. He that gathered least gathered 10 horns, and they spread them all abroad for themselves round about the camp.
Understand that when I say chicken, I know what you're talking about quail. I'm just understanding our day how crazy we are about chicken as a nation. But listen what God did to them. Go ahead.
And while the flesh was yet between their teeth, ere it was chewed, the wrath of the Lord was kindled against the people, and the Lord smote the people with a very great plague.
He killed them while the chicken was in their mouth. This what you want? I'm going to give it to you. When you eating it up, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to choke you with this stuff. God hear all this stuff. Be careful what you ask for. Just roll with his menu. He going to give you something to drink. He going to make sure you get something to eat. Don't try to be so picky with God. Don't be complaining. Go ahead.
And the people journeyed from Kiratha Hathavah
That's good.
unto Hazarah, and abode at Hazarah.
This is what he telling them. Because they lusted after it, I'm going to give it to them. I'm going to make sure. And most people got to understand this right here. If you're going through a certain part of your life where you always need something, you might need to check yourself. Check yourself. Because God people ain't begging for nothing. God people gonna always have. Always have. It might not be what you want, but you gonna have. Let me show you something. Let's go to Psalm 37. Psalm 37, verse 25. But you got a brother or sister always begging, like you see these cats on the street begging all the time, every day. Every day they beg. Something wrong with that picture. And they'll come out their mouth, oh, I love the Lord, brother, can you give me $1? Oh, I love the Lord, Jesus gonna bless you. And you see them saying the same thing day after day, day after day. Man, you take God's name in vain. Because God people ain't got out that big. Psalm 37, verse 25. Read one verse here. Go ahead.
I have been young, and now I am old. Yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread.
So if you out there begging, you might not be the righteous. So you need to check your life. I never seen the righteous begging, or their seed talking about their children begging bread. Because righteous man or woman, they're going to teach their kids the way to do it. I tell mine all the time how to make this money, how to take care of their family, how to do everything they're supposed to do. Because I don't want to see them out there begging somebody. How they look on their parent part. Look at their parents, man, your dad ain't teach you nothing. Your mama ain't teach you nothing. Every time you see you got your hands out. Check your life now. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 7. It's the belly of God See, how many people got that God on them? The two things God wants you to remember about food and drink. Because if you don't remember these things, it controls you. Proverbs 30, you got to remember how God said handle food and drink. Because if you don't remember how he said handle food and drink, that will be your God. A person can control you. They can. Proverbs chapter 30, verse 7. Go ahead.
Two things have I required of thee. Deny me them not before I die.
Mm-hmm.
Remove far from me vanity and lies.
Yes, sir.
Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me.
He said, feed me with food convenient with me. Go ahead.
Lest I be full and deny thee.
Understand this. When people get full, get satisfied, they get it in their own mind like, oh, I did this. I'm full now. I don't need no God no more, man. I ain't got to come that Sabbath class. I ain't got to obey them laws. Shoot, I got no money in my pocket. I got God in my pocket. He said, in God we trust. Oh, this how people get now when they get their belly full. They get boasted. Because they got some nickels in their pocket. I need it. That's why I hold what I hold, Sabbath class here. I need it. I don't let myself get so out of control because of what I got. Because that become my God. Materialism, money, and all this stuff. But so we talking about the better now. He said, lest I be full and deny thee. And you know how Israel get when we get full. We gotta go to sleep, don't care about nothing. Go ahead.
Lest I be full and deny thee and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my God in vain.
See, that's what it is. When you don't check your life, God put a curse on you. He said, to hang out your pocket should be like holes. Your money gonna be running out your pocket, meaning that every time you turn around, something will break it down. You can't hold money because it's the way you dealing with God. The way you going back and forth with your faith. Oh, I believe in this time. Well, I don't quite believe in this time. He said, you like a wind. He said, you like a wave in the wind. You can't do nothing for you. A person like that can't receive nothing from him. That's James chapter 1. If my memory serves me correctly. This is what he said, two things you got to remember. Don't get full and deny God. Because you got a lot of little food in the refrigerator. You can get your hands on some food. You can buy some food. That don't mean you doing nothing. He can strip you just like that. I can go out there and break my hand. I'll be jacked up if I break my hand. This is how I make my money with my hand. Or I can break my hand and never come back correctly. Where am I? I got to find something else to do. Because this is how I make my money. Same way about your skill and your talent, whatever it is. I know where my head comes from.
Come on, bro.
Numbers chapter 20. Yes, sir.
Amen.
Look at some more of Israel. Numbers 20, verse 1. Don't let your belly fool you now. Whether you got too much of it, or whether you got too less of it. You better put your trust in God, not your belly. Numbers chapter 20, verse 1. Look at some more of Israel. Go ahead.
Then came the children of Israel, even the whole congregation, into the desert of Zin in the first month.
Mm-hmm.
And the people abode in Kadesh, and Miriam died there
Yes, sir.
and was buried there.
Mm-hmm.
And there was no water for the congregation, and they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron.
Keep coming at Moses, because they ain't got no water. Still thinking Moses doing this. Go ahead.
And the people charged with Moses and spake, saying, would God that we had died when our brethren died before the Lord? And why have we brought up the congregation of the Lord into this wilderness, that we and our cattle should die there?
He said, keep saying, Moses, why you brought us out here, man, so we can die? Go on that Moses. You murmuring at the Lord. You ain't murmuring at Moses. Moses is just a messenger. He's just a messenger. Go ahead.
And wherefore have ye made us to come up out of Egypt, to bring us in unto this evil place?
Oh, it's evil now. It's evil. You've been serving 400 years. Pharaoh been breaking your back. He bring you in the wilderness where you got to wait on God to give you some food and drink. Now it's evil. It's all dealing with the stomach. Because they ain't have no water when they want it. Because they ain't have no food when they want it. They get crazier and crazier and crazier. That belly, God is controlling them. You cannot serve God and your stomach at the same time. You can't. It's impossible. Just like I said, you can't serve God and mammon, which is money. You can't. You got to go through something. Go ahead.
It is no place of seed, or of figs, or of vines, or of pomegranates, neither is there any water to drink.
There's no vine or pomegranates, neither there is any water to drink. They tell Moses what the menu should be. This is what we want on the menu. We want some pomegranate. Israel, this is our people, man. This is our people to the T. You can't deny this ain't Israel, black or Negroes. I don't want that. We had manna too many times in the day. We had quail. God, they killed a whole flock of people with quail. And you still complaining.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother.
And Moses and Aaron went from the presence of the assembly unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And they fell upon their faces, and the glory of the Lord appeared unto them.
The glory of the Lord will come upon him. Go ahead.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take the rod, and gather thou the assembly together, thou and Aaron and thy brother, and speak ye unto the rock before their eyes.
Understand what he said? He said, speak to the rock. He didn't say hit like last time. He said, speak. Go ahead.
And it shall give forth his water, and thou shalt bring forth to them water out of the rock, so thou shalt give the congregation and their beasts drink.
Go ahead.
And Moses took the rod from before the Lord, as he commanded him. And Moses and Aaron gathered the congregation together before the rock, and he said unto them, Hear now, ye rebels, must we fetch you water out of this rock?
I can hear what Moses now in this day.